Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Death March. Anybody can get it. Facts. Look. It's either me or you. And it's always me over you. Every day. Fuck your life. Yeah. Brought into this world already addicted. Drugs flowing through your veins while screaming and kicking. Incubator 2 weeks with dope in your system. Taken away from your parents, thrown into the system. That's how the story starts. Imagine how it ends. Your whole world is torn apart. Nobody is your friend. Don't try to have a good heart, but that shit is all pretend. Even the brightest days are dark when you looking through that lens. Take a look. This shit should offend you. PTSD from all the horrors you've been through. It's real. Long, hard days and ill nights. Getting high's the only time you feel right. Real life. Waking up and piss after a blackout. Only homes you know is either jail or a crack house. They all treat you like shit. That shit is all wrong. There was once a time you had dreams. That shit is all gone. Cause you chasing the dragon, facing the madness, trying to replace all the sadness. Risking your life for a bundle, cause you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Shit, but your heart is still intact. How real is that? Getting high just to get your feelings back. Needle holes, rotten veins with the illest tracks. Now you got gorilla on your back.
Yeah, I knew I was fucked. I knew it, and I knew it. I was like, this isn't good, but I'm willing to let everything go for this drug right now. I knew shit was gonna go south.
Wake up, put on your boots and lace up. It's time to rob and steal, make somebody take a pay cut. No, we not buying no diamond jewelry or Jacob. It's time to put that dope in the needle and watch it bake up. Get your cake up, steal your mother's diamond ring. We can buy krills and pills and all kind of things. I know you don't want to, but you have to.
And this gonna be the last time I fucking ask you.
I'ma make you start sweating and shaking. Look, she left that shit right there for the taking. She wants you to have it. She knows what you're going through. Matter of fact, take that shit. No one will even know it's you. It's me and you versus the fucking world. It's even me and you when we fuck your girl. Fuck everyone, they live in the lie. Let's forget about our problems, go somewhere and get high. Your brain starts to fry, diseases start to creep in. You wanna get out of this shit, but you deep in. Thoughts of suicide start to seep in. All you wanna do is live, but you ain't got a reason. But your heart is still intact, but your will is cracked. Every day addicted to the pills and crack. Family wants their children back. How hell is that? Now you got gorilla on your back.
Sup, squad? Welcome to the studio. Guys, how many of y'all remember this tragedy, guys? And this one hit home because very few of us make it out. Very few make it out and then care enough to stay and try to help and then get done dirty. How many of y'all remember the Shanquella Robinson story, guys? Because as of 2 days ago, the feds, they dug back in and they got some evidence, guys. So we're going to go over the full story with new details today over here at the Mr.Goodbread reaction. Now, I know she ain't no celebrity, and we normally cover celebrity gossip, but this one was global, guys. This one was global, and this one hit home. And this is, again, what I'll be trying to teach y'all guys upstairs. We run around here, and we teach every single body that the men are the bad guys in our society, and we forget to mention that we got some hell of a women. We got some hell of a women. Remember?
I'm from, I know some ones. I know, what do y'all lace y'all sons up with? Light skin, dark skin, Slim, Fat, what are you telling your boys as you're raising them if you have no belief that any of this stuff I be talking about with us actually be going on? What you tell your sons? Because it ain't hard to look up. I've been saying this for the longest. They got whole TV shows where they show bitches on TV acting like, I'm 1,000% sure this your baby. 10,000. Look at the picture, Maury. Look at the picture, Maury. Look at the picture, Maury. They look just alike. The baby got his eyes. The baby got his eyes. The baby got his eyes. 2 seconds later, you are not the father. The man, the bitch crying. The man celebrating. Deep down, he really hurt because the bitch done tricked the fuck out of him. What y'all tell y'all son? That this just ain't going on? Whole TV shows with people. And then they got court shows. Not just entertainment shows, but these is actually court shows. Like courts in the United States of America. In your state, the bitches go up there. Judge, I want a divorce, and I ain't been with nobody. 2 seconds later, all 3 of the kids don't belong to him. But females, don't be lying. Don't be tricking. Don't be cheating. Don't be... All I want to know... Because I ain't got no problem with a bitch disagreeing with me. Believe what you want to believe. But what do y'all teach y'all sons? That this just don't go on? Oh, you never have to worry about that, son. Any woman you stick your dick in, we all tell the truth. You're never going to have to worry about a female lying on you. Sign every birth certificate every time. Be there. Never think about a paternity test. Just go through. All women are great. Wonderful. Magnificent. We don't lie. We don't try to date you for your money. We don't try to get over. All women are just pure. That's the way the good Lord made us. That's what y'all tell y'all sons.
You a fool if you out here telling your sons that foolishness. You better give them the whole perspective. But let's get into this story right here. This story will prove you that it's not just the men out here.
Opened an investigation into the death of Shanquella Robinson.
Oh, you got all the evidence in the world. What is taking you so long?
Once a celebrated name in the glamorous world of fashion, Shanquella Brenada Robinson now haunts us and leaves us seeking answers. Years later, the internet is still ablaze with fury over the intense leaked video showing her real-life struggle, eyes wide with terror, surrounded by supposed friends. This tragedy is not just a story of loss, but a harrowing tale of betrayal. What could have driven them to such extremes? The FBI has been investigating, revealing shocking reasons why Shanquella's death was meticulously planned.
This got jealousy and envy written all over it. This got the root of evil written all over it.
Buckle up and let's dive into this gripping and tragic journey together. The dimming starlight, Shanquella Robinson's journey. Shanquella Robinson is a 25-year-old American woman from North Carolina whose tragic story has sparked widespread outrage and calls for justice. Born on January 9, 1997, to Bernard and Salamandra Robinson, Shanquella was a social media personality, a successful businesswoman, and the founder of a women's fashion clothing company. She had a strong business drive from a young age, which she nurtured during her time at Winston-Salem State University, where she received her degree. Shanquella's academic background and tenacity provided a favorable basis for her future endeavors in the business world. Shanquella returned to her hometown of Charlotte, North Carolina after graduation, where she pursued her passion for fashion and beauty through her own businesses. She founded multiple boutique beauty and children's hair braiding enterprises under the Exquisite Kids and Exquisite Boutique brands. These companies immediately gained prominence, demonstrating her hard work, ingenuity, and business savvy. She was not only a successful businesswoman, she was also a philanthropist and an inspirational speaker. Shanquella was a valued and active member of the community. Recognized for her kind nature and eagerness to assist local organizations, she actively participated in community events and supported charities.
When they say the not all, this is who they talking about. When they say the not all, the ones that hide behind her, the ones that hide their bad behavior behind the women that have some sense in our community, these are the ones they talking about when they say not all. These are the 10%, 20% of women in our community only. These are the who can find the Proverbs 31 women. Those are rare women.
Charities and organizations such as youth education. Her businesses provided not only services, but also a sense of community and empowerment to many women, youth, and children in Charlotte. Her vibrant personality and passion for her profession helped her become a role model for many young women hoping to achieve in the competitive world of fashion and beauty. Shanquella's social media presence, in addition to her business achievements, boosted her influence. She gained popularity by leveraging platforms like TikTok and Instagram, where she amassed over 14,000 followers on Instagram alone.
Exactly. But they run around here telling men on YouTube, get a job, get a real job. But they know what time it is though. After they finish shaming, then they go run right to you, right to the internet and try to get a bag. The internet is the new bag, y'all. You better get you a bag, y'all.
She often shared her engaging personality, unique style, fashion choices, travel experiences, beauty tips, and entrepreneurial journey, inspiring others to pursue their ambitions. Shanquella's estimated net worth of $1 million primarily stemmed from her thriving social media presence, which served as her main source of income. Her fame skyrocketed, and she was...
I repeat, y'all better get you a bag, y'all. Y'all heard this woman's main source of income, and this is the woman that was able to pay for her trip. She paid for her death because she paid for the whole trip. For them ungrateful, non-working, ignorant folks to come along and set her up. She paid for that.
living her best life. But then, out of nowhere, her life took a crazy turn during an epic Cabo trip, when the line between friends and foes got all blurry and things got intense. The Cabo trip, friends or foes? It was a fateful day, October 28, 2022, when Shanquella and her crew of 6 close friends from North Carolina jetted off to Cabo, Mexico for Dejanai Jackson's birthday bash. Shanquella first met Dejanai at Winston-Salem State University, and despite not being particularly close, she decided to join the trip and celebrate Dejanai's birthday alongside her friends. The group affectionately called themselves the Cabo Six and had plans to stay through the weekend, departing on October 31st. The squad was a mix of 3 guys and 3 girls: Malik Dyer, Winter Donovan, Elise Hyatt, Dejanai Jackson, Nazir Wiggins, and Shanquella's bestie for over 5 years, Khalil Cook. They were all excited for the trip, and Shanquella was in excellent spirits when they left. The group checked into a luxury rental apartment in the Puerto Los Cabos resort in Cabo San Lucas, which included 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and a pool. Shanquella covered the cost of the villa, which was said to be $1,600 per night. Shanquella called her mom.
Damn, y'all. Damn, she foot the bill, y'all. And you see why I say she paid for her own death, bro. There is no you in other people, bro. There is no you. And another thing I want y'all to not skip over. Don't be going places with friends of friends. If that's not your friend, if you do not know them, don't go. They are not your friends. They might be your friends' friends, but that's not your friend.
Right after they landed. According to Salamandra, she sounded really excited. She told her that she was having fun. "Hey, Mom, we're having a blast here. We just got to the villa and there's a chef whipping up some meals for us. We're about to dig into some taco salad now. I'll give you a shout tomorrow." "Okay, I love you. Have a good night, and I will talk to you tomorrow," her mom replied, and the call ended. A day after they got to Mexico, Shanquella started feeling really unwell. Her bestie, Khalil, called her mom, Salamandra Robinson, to let her know that Shanquella was sick from drinking too much. He later called to inform her that they had called in medical personnel to attempt resuscitation. Dr. Carolina Beatriz Ornelas Gutierrez from the American Medical Center came an hour after he was called, and at that time, Shanquella was already getting worse. There are unanswered questions about why it took an hour for a doctor to arrive. According to the reports, Dr. Gutierrez attempted to administer an IV to Shanquella, but it wasn't successful. She was visibly intoxicated and unable to communicate with the doctor. Though her vital signs were normal, she was severely dehydrated. Dr. Gutierrez recommended taking Shanquella to the hospital, but the group insisted on treating her at the villa. Over the next hour, Dr. Gutierrez stayed, trying to help Shanquella, but her condition deteriorated. By 4:20 p.m., she began having seizures, followed by difficulty breathing and a weakening pulse. Salamandra received a second call that paramedics were on their way. The doctor and another member of the group initiated CPR at 4:49 p.m. as Shanquella's condition deteriorated. Despite extensive efforts, 14 rounds of CPR, 5 doses of adrenaline, and 6 shocks from a defibrillator, Shanquella went into cardiac arrest and passed away at 5:57 p.m. that very day, which was October 29, 2022. Interestingly, Nazir later came forward to set the record straight. He asserted that he arrived in Cabo a day later than everyone else and missed the events that tragically changed Shanquella's life. The only information he received was that Shanquella was suffering from alcohol poisoning. According to him, he arrived around 2:15 p.m. and immediately called one of the group members at the villa to get the address. It was then that he learned Shanquella was ill, reportedly from drinking too much. When he reached the villa, he found the group together in one room, with Shanquella unfortunately slumped over a toilet in the bathroom. The atmosphere among the Cabo Six turned from excitement to grief in just a matter of hours. Everyone was in disbelief, trying to make sense of what had happened. Feeling the weight of the situation, Khalil and the rest of the group made a somber decision to shorten their holiday in Cabo and head back to North Carolina. In a shocking twist, they made the unsettling decision to leave Shanquella's body behind in Mexico, yet they carried her luggage back with them. Khalil took it upon himself to deliver Shanquella's belongings to her parents' doorstep upon their return. This strange choice sparked immediate questions and raised eyebrows about the circumstances surrounding Shanquella's tragic end. The dynamics among the group, initially seen as close friends celebrating a birthday, now came under intense scrutiny. People couldn't help but wonder if there was more to their relationships than met the eye. Nearly 2 weeks after her tragic death, Shanquella's family finally managed to recover her body and bring her home. Questions loomed large, leaving everyone touched by her story, searching for answers amid the heartache and confusion. Why would her friends leave her corpse in Mexico? Was it a logistical issue or something more complex? And why take her luggage back with them? What did they hope to find or conceal? Public outcry. In the dim glow of smartphone screens, Shanquella's final moments spread across social media like a haunting melody, sparking a wave of outrage and disbelief. Fingers trembled as they hit the share button, and the video quickly went viral, igniting a firestorm of public outcry. Calls for justice echoed across the internet, with hashtags trending like #JusticeForShanquella Robinson and #SayHerName, and communities rallying in support of the Robinson family.
Yeah, and that's the thing that bothered me about that story. Just the lack of care and how we live in a social media era, for real, where people pull their phones out, go live, share, send everything. Like, before they send help for the person, they send that footage. And that's sad, yo. That's sickening, bro. It's sickening, yo. But that's the society and the culture we live in now.
Social media sleuths quickly mobilized, posting the names, photos, social media pages, addresses, employers, and even birth certificates of individuals alleged to have been in Mexico with Shanquella at the time of her death. They demanded justice, calling for the arrest and prosecution of those involved. Black social media, particularly Black Twitter, played a pivotal role in the Shanquella Robinson murder case. Over the past decade, social media has evolved into a powerful tool for amplification and social justice, effectively bridging gaps left by mainstream news outlets. Sherry Williams, a professor of race, media, and communication at American University, highlighted the significance of these platforms.
Yeah, you know, society, our culture, they always remember our culture, they want to make it like if these women don't do no wrong. So remember, they did have a little fake story of him being a tranny because they wanted to put it on a man so bad. They wanted to put this here on a man so bad because again, we live in a wicked culture that want to paint the men out to be the murderers and the bearers, and it's the woman doing all the dirt.
Y'all tell y'all sons, if everything I be saying about what the fuck be going on in our community is a lie to y'all. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to understand, what do you tell your kids go on in the world? Cause y'all swear the stuff I be saying ain't going on. So triggered, so bothered, cool. That's you. But what do you teach your babies? Cause I know one motherfucking thing. I lace mine the fuck up on both sides. Then this brings me to my next point when I say on both sides. I got daughters, right? I want them to understand the fucked up shit that go on when you dealing with groups of women. But see, y'all can't lace y'all daughters up because y'all too busy pretending like women don't be doing no fuck shit. But I know otherwise. I lace my girls up to know hoes will backstab you. Bitches will fuck your man. A bitch will play in your face. A hoe will borrow your clothes. All kind of shit. Play victim. Turn around and talk about you behind your back. Bitch will do all kind of shit. Sit up, be your friend for months. Turn around and tell every bit of your business. They know. But see, I can tell my jits this because I'm not afraid to be honest about what the fuck is actually going on in the world. But for those of y'all that every time I speak on real shit, y'all swear in regards to women that ain't going on, what you telling your daughters? Because I know some hoes gonna get her ass when she get in high school. I know some bitches gonna knock your daughter upside the motherfucking head. I know some bitches gonna trick her out of lunch money. I know some people who kids operate just like them. I know some bitches, some mean girls that's gonna bully the fuck out of your child. But you so busy making it seem like the only predators is niggas. I know some hoes that scam you out of everything in your motherfucking purse right the fuck now and smile in your face. I know some bitches that take your credit card, use that bitch to buy them a wig, turn around and help you look for your motherfucking credit card, tell you to call the bank and report it stolen. So what y'all telling y'all daughters?
She noted that Black communities have long recognized that mainstream media often neglects their stories. As a result, they have resorted to social media as a means of making their voices heard and sharing their narratives. This grassroots approach has proven highly effective. Black social media users, particularly those on platforms like Twitter, have played a crucial role in drawing attention to cases that might otherwise go unnoticed.
Before they shared the spotlight,
the relentless efforts of online activists kept Shanquella Robinson's story alive, compelling mainstream media to take notice and follow developments closely. On November 9th, hip-hop blogger Amina Kane shared a heartfelt photo and tweet, "Rest in power, Shanquella Robinson." Her message quickly caught fire on Twitter, amassing over 17,000 retweets and soon spread to TikTok, where users incorporated her tweet into their videos, further amplifying awareness of Robinson's tragic death. Reflecting on the viral impact of her post, Kane, 23, remarked, "I never expected it to go viral. I never do anything with the intention of going viral. I was emotionally invested in the story." Kane began digging into Robinson's death after catching a mention of the case on a local news outlet. Her genuine concern and dedication resonated widely, igniting a powerful wave of digital activism that brought significant attention to Shanquella's story. Shanquella's mother, Salamandra Robinson, expressed deep gratitude for the support from Black social media users, acknowledging that the widespread attention was instrumental in pushing for justice. Without this digital activism, the case might have been quietly dismissed as an unfortunate incident of alcohol poisoning, ignoring the troubling evidence of foul play.
Yeah, but in the same breath, you was mad that people uploaded the fight and uploaded it and brought awareness to it. So you can't have your cake and walk around with it and also eat it at the same. You can't do that. You know what I mean? Social media is a gift and a curse.
I appreciate the ones working so hard to get justice done. We're not done yet, but we're going to get there, she said. People demonstrated their support in tangible ways beyond social media, notably through a successful GoFundMe campaign that raised over $363,000 for the family. Additionally, hundreds of family, friends, and supporters gathered to attend Robinson's funeral.
Ain't it funny how we all don't want to listen to nobody and we all don't need nobody and we never want to work together, but the minute somebody die, they go fund me, go help me, help me, help me. Don't nobody want to help somebody, but as soon as something happens to them, they want help. Everybody want help. The GoFundMe, that's the beggingest drain I ever seen in my life, bro. But it needs to be people that put on a great show on social media. They got it. They got it. They rich on social media. As soon as somebody die, GoFundMe. Why y'all donate to rich folks? People be rich on social media, poor in real life though.
Reflecting the widespread community mourning and solidarity. FBI and Mexican authorities' involvement. Not only did the general population take notice as the protests over Shanquella Robinson's murder escalated, but so did lawmakers. With the pressure from social media campaigns going viral and the terrible video evidence piling up, the authorities had no choice but to intervene. The FBI and Mexican police scrambled to determine what happened to Shanquella in Cabo after the incident became national news. Mexican authorities overturned their initial ruling and confirmed to the Daily Beast and WBTV News that they were treating Robinson's October 29th death as a homicide. They later classified the death as a femicide, implying that her gender was the target. This reclassification could lead to severe penalties, with potential sentences of up to 60 years in prison upon conviction. The State Attorney General's office in Mexico, leading the investigation, emphasized that femicide is the focus of their inquiry. This development suggests Robinson's tragic death may have been premeditated, possibly before her departure from North Carolina. Meanwhile, the FBI also launched an investigation into Robinson's death, prompted by a viral video showing her assault. Simultaneously, public scrutiny intensified over her friend's inaction during the attack, suggesting possible collusion. Adding to the suspicion, another leaked video from the trip implies premeditated actions by the group, raising concerns about their intentions and behavior towards Shanquella. People questioned why the group seemed intent on keeping Shanquella unaware of their discussions, casting doubt on their motives during the trip to Mexico. Their swift departure back to the United States after her death and leaving her body in Mexico shortly thereafter fueled public skepticism about their involvement. Many believed the trip was a cover for harming Shanquella abroad and evading justice in Mexico. Social media erupted with vehement accusations against the entire friend group, suggesting they meticulously orchestrated Shanquella's tragic demise with premeditated intent. Calls for severe legal consequences emerged in response to the perceived calculated attack. Additionally, Mexican authorities began scrutinizing the actions of two officers and Dr. Gutierrez, who spent considerable time at Shanquella's villa before her death, amidst discrepancies between the police report and autopsy findings. It remains unclear whether the doctor who treated Robinson was aware that she had sustained a broken neck, and if they were able to make any relevant diagnosis regarding neck injuries within the confines of a hotel room. This lack of clarity highlights the complexities surrounding the medical assessment conducted during that critical time. The shocking autopsy. It's shocking how Shanquella, a vibrant and energetic personality who was excited about her trip just a few days prior, suddenly became a lifeless corpse. What's most surprising is how her supposed friends who shared moments of joy and laughter with her simply walked away, leaving her alone and abandoned.
Yeah, that was cold, bro. That was cold, bro. That was cold. This joint had me hug my daughter. It had me squeeze my daughter. My daughter, she woke, so know what I mean? But it still had me just embrace her. Like, do you see this? Cause this was sad. That was cold, yo. That was cold hearted, yo. Left her just like how they daddy did them when they was little. Just left her, just left her.
It is common for tragic deaths during vacations to occur due to alcohol poisoning, but Shanquella's case is startlingly different. Initially, it might seem like a logistical nightmare. Perhaps her friends panicked, unsure of how to handle the situation, which led them to abandon her. However, let's delve deeper into the details. According to witness statements gathered, an employee at the resort where Shanquella stayed noted, "She appeared to be out of place among others," describing Shanquella's demeanor before she joined her friends for dinner. "When I introduced myself, she did not greet me or smile. She seemed indifferent, unaffected by the celebratory atmosphere. She didn't seem to belong at the party." Shanquella's death defies the simple explanation of an alcohol-related demise, raising profound questions about the true sequence of events. What transpired on that fateful day in Cabo San Lucas? The autopsy report unveiling unexpected findings.
Toxic ring scandal. You mean when girl trips turn uglier? Cause you ever seen a girl trip when they all take that wig off and they all in that room and that wig is off? That's ugly, bro. But you mean when girl trips turn uglier?
Compelled Shanquella's family to reassess the initial narrative surrounding her death. This revelation sparked a journey of introspection and inquiry, prompting a meticulous examination of the circumstances that culminated in her tragic passing. As they grappled with these revelations, seeking clarity became paramount, leading to a relentless pursuit of justice and closure. On November 10, 2022, nearly 2 weeks after Shanquella's death, her family received her autopsy report from the Cabo coroner. The findings were shocking. Shanquella had not died of alcohol poisoning as initially thought. Instead, the report revealed that Shanquella had suffered a severe spinal cord injury and atlas subluxation, a condition characterized by unstable or excessive movement between the first two vertebrae in the neck.
In other words, that's an injury only a big back football player built. A football player-sized woman could give you that injury, or man. A regular sized man, but a big back female could give you some injury. If she jump on your back, a big back female jump on your back, sis, you're gonna have that. Nasty work, yo, nasty work.
Notably, the report did not mention alcohol, exposing her friends' lies and suggesting they were trying to cover something up. What is more shocking? The injury occurred at 3 p.m., and she died just 15 minutes later. This contradicts the earlier police report, which recorded the time of death as 5:57 p.m. Salamandra, Shanquella's mother, immediately knew something terrible had happened. She already had...
Dad, like, that's the afternoon, though. Like, guys, are you not hearing what I'm hearing? That's the afternoon. How are you angry in Cabo? Nice setting, nice spot. How are you angry at 3 in the afternoon? Like, y'all just got there, kind of, sort of. Like, it's like right after lunch. You know what I mean? Like, what the... Yeah.
Had doubts about the story Khalil had told her. But those doubts grew when she learned that Shanquella had been involved in a fight, something Khalil had conveniently failed to mention. Salamandra spoke with others who were on the trip, but their accounts were inconsistent. One person claimed a maid had found Shanquella in the bathroom. These conflicting stories only deepened Salamandra's suspicion that someone was hiding the truth about what really happened to her daughter. "No one told the same story, so I never believed them anyway," she said. In an interview, Shanquella's mom revealed a shocking detail. When Khalil returned Shanquella's luggage, he continued to insist that she had died from alcohol poisoning. This wasn't just any acquaintance. Khalil was someone the family knew well. He had visited their home frequently and had even joined them on family trips. He was
Behind every Lilith, behind every Jezebel lies a emasculated Luciferian man, bro. Understand that. Modern men govern feminism. Understand that. That's why this gender war is between us and the simps, guys. Leave these bald head chicks alone, bro. These chicks want to make it about them, but it's not us against the girls, guys. It's us against these raggedy minded simps. Period. Prove me wrong.
someone with whom Shanquella spent a lot of time, almost like a family member. After returning from Cabo, Khalil continued to frequent the family's home, seemingly maintaining his close relationship with them. However, everything changed dramatically when the autopsy results were released. The truth surrounding Shanquella's death struck like a thunderbolt, shattering the facade of normalcy and plunging the family into a profound state of shock and disbelief. In the interview, Shanquella's mom was asked, "When was the last time you heard from him?" She responded, "I haven't heard from him since the autopsy results came back, and that's been about 2 or 3 weeks ago. He disappeared as soon as the truth was revealed." On November 12, 2022, they paid $6,000 to have Shanquella's body flown back to North Carolina. The moment her mother, Salamandra, saw her daughter's body, she knew something was terribly wrong. Shanquella's body showed clear signs of trauma, including visible bruises. At that time, Salamandra was unaware of the details surrounding her daughter's death. She didn't know that a doctor had been present when Shanquella died, nor did she know about the discrepancies in the reports. The police report stated that Shanquella died around 6 p.m., 3 hours later than the time of death listed in the autopsy report, which was 3 p.m. While some time discrepancies are normal in such cases, a 3-hour difference was significant, raising serious questions about the accuracy of the police report. To make matters worse, Mexican authorities had determined that Shanquella's death was accidental and saw no need for further investigation. Imagine Salamandra's frustration and anguish when she realized that no one was looking into her daughter's death. When the family reached out to the State Department for help, they were told there appeared to be no foul play. This response was baffling, given the evidence of trauma on Shanquella's body. Desperate for answers, the State Department suggested the family hire a private investigator to uncover the truth. Shanquella's parents were left to grapple with the reality that official channels were not going to help them. The burden of finding out what really happened to their daughter fell entirely on their shoulders, adding to the immense grief they were already enduring.
Ever wondered why you should get an LLC?
That is crazy, yo. That is crazy. How you just lose your kid like that? Just lose your kid like that. That's crazy, man. Damn.
The video evidence.
Let's go.
When Shanquella's family was at their wits' end, a jaw-dropping video emerged, laying bare the brutal truth of her fate. That footage was a game-changer, leaving no space for uncertainty. This disturbing footage captured an unidentified woman's vicious attack on Shanquella the night of her death. In the video, which circulated online for weeks, a physical altercation unfolds inside a room between Shanquella and the other woman. The video shows someone throwing Shanquella to the ground and repeatedly beating her head. The video emerged 5 days after her family received the autopsy report, and Shanquella's parents confirmed that it was indeed her in the footage. Her father, Bernard, told the Daily Beast in a text message that the young woman being attacked in the video was Shanquella. Social media users identified the assailant in the video as Dejanai Jackson, the supposed birthday celebrant assaulting Shanquella, who was naked and defenseless. The attacker, significantly larger than Shanquella.
Now you mean to tell me I come all the way out here, I pay for everything. I pay for this villa. I pay for this villa. and come out here for your birthday and you beat me up, you beat me up. And then y'all put this on the internet to see so my family could see me getting beat on like this. This is white supremacy at its best. And white supremacy ain't tell y'all to do this to each other. So we can't go blaming the white man for this one. This ain't the white man, but we do it to each other all the time. This is Black Lives Matter right here. Where's Black Lives Matter at when you need them, right? Why we don't got no hate crime on each other yet? Because this is what they do. No, don't kill my... Now, if an officer would have killed this girl, we would have been in them streets rallying hard, right? Don't kill my sister. Let me kill my sister. That's exactly Black Lives Matter. That's what that means.
Shanquella grabbed her, threw her to the ground, and kneed her in the head. This was no fight. Shanquella was not defending herself. The video shows Khalil urging Shanquella to at least fight back, adding to the horror.
But yeah, let me tell you something. That's how they do their kids. That's how they do their kids, bro. I seen a black mother do her kid just like that. And the kids know better than to hit back. But that's how they do their kids. That's how that woman, that thing that looked like a man, but she's a woman, that's how she seen her mother handle her. That's all they teach them, how to clean their house and how to take a mean punch. How to take a mean punch and how to clean their whole house up. That's all they teach them. They don't teach them how to protect their coochie. They don't teach them no financial literacy. They don't teach them none of that. That's grown folks' business. All they teach them is how to grow a mean chin.
What's even more disturbing is the passive observation of the other group members who neither attempt to intervene nor ask the attacker to stop. Shanquella Robinson's older sister, Quilla Long, told GMA, "The video is sickening." She explained that she was in disbelief and fell to her knees upon hearing the news of her sister's death. The exact timing of the video remains unclear, raising questions about whether it captures the moment of Shanquella's fatal injury. Since it's daylight outside, it was probably taken during the day, either when they arrived or when she died. Despite the uncertainty surrounding its timing, the brutality of the encounter is undeniable, and the video is believed to capture some of Shanquella's final moments. How did the public react to the disturbing viral video of Shanquella's final moments? Let's explore the outpouring of outrage and support that fueled the Robinson family's fight for answers. Arrest warrant. An arrest warrant has been issued in the case of Shanquella Robinson's death, marking a significant breakthrough and escalating the urgency of the investigation. Authorities now believe her death was premeditated and have issued an arrest warrant for one of her friends, whom they suspect was the main aggressor. On November 23rd, they announced the warrant, specifying that the suspect is a woman but not disclosing her identity. The authorities have clarified that Shanquella's death was not accidental but a result of direct aggression. They are now working with Interpol and the U.S. Department of State to extradite the suspect from the United States to Mexico. Although the suspect's identity has not been officially confirmed, many believe it is Dejane Jackson, based on the viral video showing the assault on Shanquella. Despite the arrest warrant initially bringing a sense of justice, the prospect of extradition for the suspect remains shrouded in uncertainty. According to legal experts, there is a 50-50 chance that the individual will be extradited to Mexico. This uncertainty stems from the requirement that U.S. authorities must thoroughly evaluate and be persuaded by the robustness of the evidence presented by Mexican officials. The extradition process involves complex legal considerations, including diplomatic.
Yeah, can we get that like button up, please? Can we please hit that like button up so I can stay in the algorithm, so I can be able to deliver this kind of content for y'all? Come on, guys. Please hit that like button. We ain't even get past 10 likes yet, y'all. What's up? Come on, gang. Come on, gang. Let's get those likes up, guys. Let's get those likes up, please. Let's get those likes up. It don't cost you nothing. You could tap the screen, double tap the screen, and it'll automatically hit the like button for you. You know what I mean? If not, the 3 dots, guys. Yeah, I know I don't really care about drop off, yo. You could drop off all you want. It'll be me and 3 motherfuckers. I'd rather have 3 real ones than a bunch of fake fools. You know what I mean? It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button. Let's go. Let's go.
Relations and adherence to extradition treaties between the two countries. Mexican prosecutors have confirmed their efforts to extradite the suspect, collaborating closely with U.S. authorities. Shanquella's family, including her mother Salamondra, are relieved that the investigation is gaining momentum. However, they remain determined to continue their fight until all those responsible for Shanquella's death and its cover-up are held accountable. Current status: ongoing FBI investigation. The pursuit of justice for Shanquella Robinson has intensified. The FBI, in a statement to WBTV, confirmed that they had opened an investigation into the death of Charlotte resident Shanquella Robinson in Cabo, San Lucas, Mexico, around October 29, 2022, and due to the ongoing investigation, they have made no further comment. By March and May 2023, it was evident that law enforcement and authorities in both the U.S. and Mexico were beginning to take her case more seriously. This development signaled a significant shift in the case, bringing federal resources and expertise into the search for answers. With heightened attention and collaboration between U.S. and Mexican authorities, there was growing anticipation that the truth behind Shanquella's tragic death would soon come to light.
How do you take 20,000 children in the middle of New York City without anybody seeing?
In March 2023, Law and Crime Daily reported a plea from the Robinson family to the Biden administration. They urged intervention to arrest Dejani Jackson, allegedly the organizer of the ill-fated trip and identified as Shanquella's attacker by resort staff in a viral video.
Exactly. Y'all got all the evidence y'all need, bro. Y'all got the evidence. Like, what's going on? Like, come on, bro. Come on, guys.
The family sought either Jackson's extradition to Mexico for murder charges or prosecution in U.S. courts. According to the Law and Crime investigation, a revised timeline emerged, casting doubt on the accounts of Shanquella's travel companions. The group checked into the resort on October 28th and had dinner that evening, where Shanquella appeared withdrawn, as noted by resort staff. The altercation captured on video occurred between 7 and 8:30 a.m. the following day, as indicated by the son's position in the room during the incident. By 1:50 p.m., Dejani Jackson had requested medical assistance, and Shanquella was pronounced dead at 5:57 p.m. That night, between 9 and 9:30 p.m., the entire group left the resort for dinner at a nearby restaurant. They then booked a hotel near the airport and did not return to their villa. During an announcement in April 2023, federal prosecutors revealed their decision not to pursue charges in connection with the tragic death of Shanquella Robinson. U.S. Attorneys Sandra J. Hairston and Dina J. King, representing the Middle and Western Districts of North Carolina, emphasized the stringent requirement of proving beyond a reasonable doubt the commission of a federal crime in any case considered for prosecution.
You mean some sisters? You mean some sisters? Your sister. Your sister. Wow, bro. Your sister, that this because they not held accountable, so they don't know what holding something accountable is. They don't know what that means. Must have wasn't no big money in it for them. Must have wasn't no percentage in it for them.
After thorough deliberation and examination of investigative materials, they concluded that the available evidence does not warrant federal prosecution. The decision was communicated to Ms. Robinson's family, who, while not dismissing the possibility of a civil lawsuit, placed greater emphasis on urging the White House and the State Department for high-level diplomatic intervention. Attorneys Ben Crump and Sue Ann Robinson, representing the family, addressed a letter to President Biden and U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, requesting prompt diplomatic action on behalf of the victim. In May 2023, Yes Weekly reported further details, identifying Dejanai Jackson as a Jamestown resident accused of assaulting Shanquella. The article delved into ongoing investigations, noting FBI and prosecutorial assessments in April suggesting no federal criminal charges, although the case remained open. However, Newsweek contradicted this, indicating the FBI had not closed the case by April. The Robinson family's attorneys criticized the FBI for delaying a second U.S.-based autopsy until after Shanquella's body had been embalmed, complicating legal proceedings. Despite a U.S.-Mexico extradition treaty prioritizing murder charges, legal experts questioned the likelihood of Jackson's extradition due to case complexities. Despite efforts, including an extradition packet sent to the U.S. and documented red flags noted by investigators, the case remains unresolved. As of early 2024, there have been no substantial updates on the case. Observers remain puzzled by the wealth of evidence and conflicting testimonies among witnesses, expressing frustration over the prolonged wait for justice in Shanquella Robinson's tragic death. The search for justice in Shanquella Robinson's case continues to captivate attention with its twists and unresolved questions. Why hasn't there been progress despite compelling evidence? Will the efforts of Shanquella's family and their legal team finally yield results? What are your hopes for Shanquella Robinson's case? Leave your comments below and stay tuned for updates.
Now that's a fact. So guys, I'm gonna go on and drop the link. If any of y'all want to hop on and just share your story, where you was at when you first heard this story, how you feel about this story, keep it clean though, guys. Any guys or sisters with sense that want to add something to the stream before I go on and get on out of here. You know what I mean? I drop the link, y'all jump on, and y'all share y'all thoughts, man. Whew, this was a sad story, I tell you, bro. And I normally, a lot of them don't get to me. A lot of them I don't care. This one, this was sad right here, bro. Cause we can't continue to do it to ourselves, guys. We do it to ourselves. And is that why we do it to each other? Because they not gonna care? They don't care? They doing a hell of a job showing that they don't care about who when we kill each other. Is that why we kill each other, guys? Because we know that they ain't we gonna get away with it because nobody cares. We gotta change our mindset, especially if we want to get off of 13% as a population and really be able to take over. We can't take over shit if we stay on 13% because we keep doing it to ourselves. This is crazy right here, bro. Man. So like I said, I'm gonna give a couple more minutes. I'll answer some questions. I'll be taking questions and answers. If you got any questions, you leave it in the chat. Just put a double Q so I know that's a question, and I'll answer your questions. If you got any questions, dating, relationship, life, finance, whatever, you know what I mean? I'll do that. Got about 5 minutes. Also, the link is in the chat if you want to join the stream to share your thoughts on this tragic incident. You do so. Feel free to do so.
I'm from, I know some ones. I know. What do y'all lace y'all sons up with? Light skin, dark skin, slim, fat? What are you telling your boys as you're raising them if you have no belief that any of this stuff I be talking about with us actually be going on? What you tell your sons? Because it ain't hard to look up. I've been saying this for the longest. They got whole TV shows where they show bitches on TV acting like, I'm 1,000% sure this your baby. 10,000. Look at the picture, Maury. Look at the picture, Maury. Look at the picture, Maury. They look just alike. The baby got his eyes. The baby got his eyes. The baby got his eyes. 2 seconds later, you are not the father. The bitch crying. The man celebrating. Deep down, he really hurt because the bitch done tricked the fuck out of him. What y'all tell y'all son? That this just ain't going on? Whole TV shows with people. And then they got court shows. Not just entertainment shows, but these is actually court shows. Like courts in the United States of America. In your state, the bitches go up there. Judge, I want a divorce, and I ain't been with nobody. 2 seconds later, all 3 of the kids don't belong to him. But females, don't be lying. Don't be tricking. Don't be cheating. Don't be... All I want to know, because I ain't got no problem with a bitch disagreeing with me. Believe what you want to believe. But what do y'all teach y'all sons? That this just don't go on? Oh, you never have to worry about that, son. Any woman you stick your dick in, we all tell the truth. You're never going to have to worry about a female lying on you. Sign every birth certificate every time. Be there. Never think about a paternity test. Just go through. All women are great, wonderful, magnificent. We don't lie. We don't try to date you for your money. We don't try to get over. All women are just pure. That's the way the good Lord made us. That's what y'all tell y'all sons. Y'all tell y'all sons. If everything I be saying about what the fuck be going on in our community is a lie to y'all, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to understand, what do you tell your kids go on in the world? Because y'all swear the stuff I be saying ain't going on. So triggered, so bothered. Cool. That's you. But what do you teach your babies? Because I know one motherfucking thing. I lace mine the fuck up on both sides. Then this brings me to my next point when I say on both sides. I got daughters, right? I want them to understand the fucked up shit that go on when you dealing with groups of women. But see, y'all can't lace y'all daughters up because y'all too busy pretending like women don't be doing no fuck shit. But I know otherwise. I lace my girls up to know hoes will backstab you. Bitches will fuck your man. A bitch will play in your face. A hoe will borrow your clothes. All kind of shit. Play victim. Turn around and talk about you behind your back. Bitch will do all kind of shit. Sit up, be your friend for months. Turn around and tell every bit of your business. They know. But see, I can tell my jits this because I'm not afraid to be honest about what the fuck is actually going on in the world. But for those of y'all that every time I speak on real shit, y'all swear in regards to women it ain't going on, what you telling your daughters? Because I know some hoes gonna get her ass when she get in high school. I know some bitches gonna knock your daughter upside the motherfucking head. I know some bitches gonna trick her out of lunch money. I know some people who kids operate just like them. I know some bitches, some mean girls that's gonna bully the fuck out of your child. But you so busy making it seem like the only predators is niggas. I know some hoes that scam you out of everything in your motherfucking purse right the fuck now and smile in your face. I know some bitches that take your credit card, use that bitch to buy them a wig, turn around and help you look for your motherfucking credit card, tell you to call the bank and report it stolen. So what y'all telling y'all daughters?
Absolutely, y'all. All right, obviously, y'all busy. Y'all getting home from work and stuff, so I know y'all ain't got time to jump on the link. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Remember, your attention is priceless. If you're going to give it your attention, make sure you get something back in return. Don't give it your attention for nothing back in return, because then you wasted your time. Time is money, but only if you using that time to make money. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all stay safe. Keon, what's going on, my guy?
When you see men fall, don't laugh. Learn. Learn. Because you're on your way up. And the things that tempt people to fall, you and I are not free from that temptation, nor from the weakness that will cause us to stumble and fall. When you laugh at somebody else's fall, white or black, rich or poor, your enemy or your friend, you are laughing and opening a way for your own demise when you do that. Because to laugh and not learn, to make mockery and not to understand, is to make the same mistake yourself. Did you hear me?